Hi, my name is Chase Stansel. I am the lead pastor of Unison Christian Church. We are an urban, multi-ethnic church plant here in Grand Rapids. We've been up and running for about 6 years. And if you know anything about church planting, you know that it is filled with all kinds of wonderful stories of transformation, of people being connected with Jesus and people being connected with one another and people finding community and people finding a space of belonging, which they have perhaps never felt or haven't felt in years. And Unison is filled with all kinds of stories like that. But church planting is also filled with struggle. Like you have financial challenges, especially in urban parts of the world, and finding structures and systems that work for your context and finding a home. Like when we first launched, we were in a gymnasium, and then we shared space with the Edge Urban Fellowship, which is another church plant here in Grand Rapids. And it was not really sharing. It was us crashing on our big sister's couch, and they graciously hosted us for that season. And then we found a spot in this industrial part of Grand Rapids, which it was such a joy to have a place, but that was not going to be the long-term place for us. Where we are now is on the corner of Burton and Kalamazoo, and we've been there for about 3 years, and it has been a joy to build relationships. Our whole strategy of discipleship is building relationships. We joyfully join in the mission of Christ of making disciples. And the way in which we do that is connecting with students in the high school that's up the street, and connecting with local business owners, and connecting with the elementary schools and the middle schools that are in our area. And we are literally right in the middle of a neighborhood, fam. So like we've gotten the opportunity to meet so many of our neighbors and invite them not just to church, but invite them into a relationship with Christ and his church. And being able to do that is on a consistent basis is such a thrill. And so with that, we are excited to announce that we are purchasing this building. We're purchasing this spot. It's so cool for us to be able to be here and for us to be able to plant roots and become really a community stakeholder here. And we're inviting you to participate with that financially. So Unison is raising a portion of our down payment and inviting you to also participate with that as well. There's details about that on the website, also details below that you can read. But ultimately, we want you to know that if you're participating with us financially, you're not just giving us a spot to worship, because the truth is, over the last year, we've now found out how to do that via Zoom. This is not just a space for us to worship. This is a place for us to invite people to community, to invite people to discipleship, to invite people to being called into ministry and being sent out into ministry after spending time being developed in ministry, because all of us are called to the great work of making disciples. And this is a strategic part of that great work. And we invite you to participate with us. God bless. And we'll give you all updates as we continue to grow in this work that the Lord has called us to. Peace.